On 7 tonight, an immigrant father reunited with his son is now speaking out against the Trump zero-tolerance policy. He was locked up, splitting up his family for 3.5 months. He's also won a temporary victory right here in Detroit. 7 investigator Jim Kirchner has his exclusive story from Midtown.
The ACLU here in Detroit took this father's case to federal court, and a judge ruled yesterday that the father can stay here on supervised release, removing the threat of being deported. This father describes the ordeal for this family of 4 being separated this way.
It was a nightmare.
Pues es muy doloroso, la verdad.
It was very painful.
He says this ordeal has changed his 3-year-old son, who had been living isolated in a foster home here in Michigan while he was detained in Texas. They came together to the U.S. from Honduras and turned themselves in at the Texas border. Father says they were sleeping on the floor in detention under a foil blanket like these when guards took him away without being allowed to even say goodbye to his young son.
I just asked God and I prayed to God to give me a miracle and give him back to me. I've dedicated myself to showing him love and being with him every minute I can.
Ever has a wife and a 5-month-old baby in Texas. While on supervised release, they're able to keep in touch on the phone. They all came to the U.S. not knowing anyone, a total gamble to start a new life. He's fighting President Trump, who wants them all deported.
It's unjust for them to do this to a child who doesn't know anything.
This family still has several weeks to go in their fight for asylum, and the ACLU continues to fight for some 2,000 kids nationwide still separated from their parents. In Midtown, Jim Kirchner, 7 Action News.